everybody. In this video, we are going to learn how to choose the appropriate coordinating conjunction. Now, I'm going to tell you another way that we can remember all the different coordinating conjunctions, and that's through the acronym called fanboys. So here, we can remember the coordinating conjunctions like this. There is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. As you can see by the first letter of each of these words, it spells out the word fanboys. So that's how we can remember all the different ones to choose from. In review, a coordinating conjunction can connect two independent clauses. So the next examples that I give you will be two independent clauses connected by one of these fanboys. But how do we know which one to choose? Well, let's start with for. George is short-tempered, for he always gets mad. When choosing the word for, you're always dealing with the cause in a sentence. So because George always gets mad, we can describe him as short-tempered. So that's when for would be appropriate here. If you wanted to use and, here's an example. George is short-tempered, and Lenny aggravates him. And is when you are providing an additional example in the sentence. So George is short-tempered, and we have more information. Lenny aggravates him. Here's a sentence using nor. George is not always positive, nor is he encouraging. So we have two choices related to George. However, it is a negative choice. So he's not positive, and he's not encouraging. If you wanted to use but, George is short-tempered, but he is still a good friend. But is when you want to have two contrasting ideals or opposite ideals. So he's short-tempered, but a good friend. Those are two different things, and that's how we contrast using but. Here's a sentence to use or. George is either very nice to Lenny, or he is very mean to him. When using or, you're describing a choice. George can either do this, or he can do that. If you wanted to use yet in a sentence, here's your example. George is short-tempered, yet he is still a good friend. Yet is very similar to but. Here we are also contrasting. So he is short-tempered, but the opposite to that is he is a good friend. So that yet shows us that he can still have these opposing ideas. Finally, if you wanted to use so in a sentence, George is short-tempered, so he gets aggravated easily. So shows the effect. So because he's short-tempered, the effect of that is that he gets aggravated easily. So for a review, all of these coordinating conjunctions can be remembered by the acronym fanboys. All these coordinating conjunctions are connecting two separate independent clauses. Thank you very much.